TFM. All the very best for Christmas and the New Year. Gary, bless you. Thank you, man. So there you go. Having a chunk on, well, maybe next year we'll be saying, oh, what are you having for, was it turkey this year? No, horse. We're having a horse's buttock in sauce. And loving it. Now, as I say, I have eaten horse. I didn't think it was horse at the time, but I did have horse. And it was in a like a peppercorn sauce, like a steak. Tender as hell. Beautiful. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Was told it was horse later. Didn't make any difference to me. I still enjoyed the experience of it. And if it will say, I know it sounds ridiculous, let's eat horses to save them. But a lot of people that are, a big deal in the business, Princess Anne and vets, saying that it should happen. Should we not listen to these people? Also, I asked for individual family traditions because I think they differ from house to house. Caitlin, as you know, I'm so glad I was feeling a bit better today. She says, the tradition in our house is that me and my brother wake up at stupid o'clock in the morning and we don't open the presents till the dog lets us. Usually when mum and dad get up. Can I go in the hat for the nail varnishes you mentioned? But not just nail varnishes, creams and, the kind of stuff you've got a bag for probably. But you are in the hat for all ATG, all that jazz. Right, let's move on. Michael is in Bladen. Hi, Michael.
Hi, you alright, Alan?
Dan, good mate, thank you.
What I was ringing up first of all was about the car drivers, what people are kicking off about.
Yeah, mind you, I must say, I probably was one of them today because I didn't notice one of them great big puddles.
Well, I'm only 24, so people obviously straight away think, young driver. I'm actually a class 1 Arctic driver now.
Whoa, that's, yeah.
So I've been out this morning anyways, delivering bread, so I was up about 3 o'clock in the morning and stuff.
Right.
And I have to say, car drivers these days, my God.
They're like kamikaze pilots.
I know, like, the look at the wagon, and I don't understand how they kind of see it. It's big, massive, and it's got a bloody big loaf of bread on the side of it. But they'll just pull out in front of you, and you're there in a, 30-ton truck trying to slam the brakes on in the water, and then people wonder why there's so many deaths, like, when you hear about, like, because the wagon hits a car, you're not going to feel it. The wagon driver will just be a little bump to him.
Yeah.
The car will rip off.
Absolutely.
And it ruins, like, drivers' lives, really, obviously. For someone like me to get my license now, it's cost me $3,000.
Yeah.
And then have someone that's just, like, trying to get to the shops a bit faster and stuff like that. And I just think, well, you're going to get there at some point anyways. Why not just...
Get there safe.
Yeah.
For sure. I think the thing that people don't realise, and you know this, you truckies, you usually leave, I don't know, about 25, 30 yards between you and the vehicle in front. And you're not doing that because you cannot be bothered to get up close. It's because that's probably your stopping distance with the weight of the stuff you've got on the back.
If you do that now, you'll end up having at least 2 cars trying to squeeze in.
That's exactly it. And I see this all the time. But I must admit, I was guilty of probably upsetting, well, I know for a fact I upset everybody at the bus stop. But, I really upset them. There was a huge puddle, huge puddle. And I saw it and I thought, must only be about an inch deep. So it's just a little bit of surface water. I'm not bothered, I don't need to slow down for that. Oh dear. So I hit the puddle, and you know when you do that aquaplaning thing?
Yeah, where you slide, yeah.
I was sliding a little bit. First of all, I soaked everybody at the bus stop, and it was already wet enough, and they didn't appreciate it. But secondly, that little bit of aquaplane where you can't see out your windscreen because of the water hitting the front.
Yeah.
And you're going, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm already.
It's scary when it's all this, like, what I don't understand is obviously when you do your test to become a lorry driver, you don't just do your actual hours driving. You do what's called a CBC, which is obviously to see if you're, like, intelligent enough to drive. Obviously, it's loads of questions. It's kind of like, because you do a theory as well, it's kind of like extra. And I don't understand why they don't do either the same one or a similar one for car drivers, because it helps me loads. Obviously, when I passed my car test, as soon as I left school, pretty much, and I was a bit of a boy racer at first. was a car pulled out on a bus and the bus driver couldn't do now, so ripped the car off, so...
It is madness, but you know when you when you say that, because obviously now there is a more thorough test, and it's two-pronged. You've got to do the written and then you do your test.
Yeah.
So it has changed.
Yeah.
When I did my test originally, they'd ask you a few questions, but it wasn't like you've got to get a certain number out of 30
Yeah.
or whatever. And but the interesting thing now, and I know for a fact, if there was a section on the test now where they said, okay, there's one vehicle is overtaking another vehicle. When a wagon comes up at the other side of the road that you didn't expect, what would you do? People would say stuff like, shut my eyes and hope for the best. Because people do.
Obviously when you're coming along a road and there's a car parked on the street and the wagon needs to get on the other side of the road to get past, obviously when you've got to stop for indicators on. That's only because I have stopped before, waiting for other cars to come the other way, and I've had cars trying to overtake us. When it comes in, they go, no, I'm trying to get past this car, I'm not stopping there for the fun of it. It's crazy, but anyways, after I finish work the day, I try to brave as that. And after like a 9-hour shift when I've been up since midnight,
You'll not be chewed about the whole thing.
No.
Why did you leave it so late? You must know that it's mad at this time of year.
well, the thing is, it was just little bits and bobs that I was going to do like Friday, then I thought, no, I'll leave it, and then Saturday, no, I'll leave it, I can't be bothered Sunday, and then it just got the day I thought, I'm going to have to do it, like.
And you just have to pity those that are saying tomorrow, we haven't got anything, because it's just, it's been bad enough today. You couldn't believe it.
I know, well, the thing is, like, when I've been delivering to the shops and that, they're obviously expecting it because the orders, like, it's crazy how much stuff, obviously I deliver just bread and obviously crumpets and stuff like that, but you're talking quadruple in orders just for a day. I'm like, the shop is shut for one day. It's not like, I would understand if it was shut for 2 weeks, it's like one day you don't need to go out and fill your cupboards, it's crazy.
Well, I've noticed this whole thing though. It's like, it might just be one day, but nobody's going to find me short of crumpets. Oh no.
It's crazy. Another thing about the horseman stuff, I was skiing in Austria and I tried horse willingly, and I was a bit like, go on then. I thought it was absolutely, I thought it was better than what you get a steak over in this country now.
Yeah, it's very lean, that's the fact.
But obviously steak now you can get what for a tenner and it's not as nice as what, like if you pay, I don't know, 30 odd quid for a decent steak, but I paid probably the equivalent of £8 for a whole steak, and it was absolutely beautiful. It was one of the nicest bits of meat that I've ever tasted.
I think it would catch on. I just think but there's an awful lot of people that have a pet.
Yeah.
You know, called dubbing, that they think, and when they think of horse, they instantly think.
Well, my sister's got horses, and she turned her nose up a bit at it, like, I thought, well, no, I'm just getting old, just saying that down mine. Save your money.
Not what she wants to hear.
No, not what she's money for me, like. I just think, well, people say, how's it going to save horses? But look at the cows. Cows are absolutely useless. If we didn't eat them, they would have went extinct years ago. The amount of pregnant I would have got cows. They can't even run properly, so it will help save them. It's just obviously getting over that. Oh, it's a horse. It's a cow.
But I think if you had to look at something and find it lovely to want to eat it, if you look at a chicken, look at the face of a turkey.
Yeah.
It doesn't exactly make you lick your lips, does it?
Yeah. I suppose, but it's just a hairy cow, really. That's all it is.
Well, that's lovely. Anything else, Michael?
Yes, I've been told ordered by Wallace to be putting the hat for the darts tickets, I shall knackers.
Darts tickets. You are in the hat for the darts tickets,
Thank you
Michael.
very much, and have a good Christmas and Merry Christmas to everyone and all that.
And you can, Kelly. Thanks, mate. Take it easy. Bye-bye. We love the fact that, you know, weird, because I had a conversation. Who did I have a conversation with? I had a conversation with somebody about phone-ins in general, and they're saying, but phone-ins, they're just all drunken people, aren't they? And I'm thinking, I'll never listen to mine now, because we get real people talking about real things in their life. 9 times out of 10, it's funny, fascinating, interesting. The time that it's not, it's what? What the hell?
Yafford Road, Northallerton for up to 35% off. Call Northallerton 780 444 or Google Chatsworth Windows. Open 7 days a week.
Tons and tons of text. Thank you for that. 63103 if you want to text to take part in the show, and only if your stuff is read out can you be considered for our free stuff. Free stuff. Everybody loves free stuff. Alan, just listen to the last caller. I've not long passed my test, and the amount of drivers that get up your backside. I've got my P plates on, but I've just got myself a good sticker saying my brakes are good. Is your insurance? Might get them to back off a bit. Merry Christmas to you, Jennifer, and all the team, and all of the night owls. It took me ages writing this text because I know you hate text lingo. Ha ha ha. I hate to mention you've spelled writing wrong, but everything else was top job. Even the swear word that you managed to put asterisks in, you did a good job, so well done. And this has been my first year listening to the show. I am hooked for life. I love the specials. Can't wait for the Christmas special, and I'll be able to listen from the warmth of home instead of work. Good news, thank you. Nathan in Middlesbrough. I'm a single father. I've been for the past 5 years. I have access to my daughter, and from day one of access, I've paid every single cost out of my own money. My daughter lives 200 miles away with her mother. I not only pay a travel cost, I supply all of my own clothes for her, food, anything else she needs whilst in my care. Most dads should pay for their kids, but if they're a part of their lives and support and see them as much as I do mine, then the money is already provided. The dads that don't want to be part of their responsibilities should be paying regardless, even if it's from an attachment from their earning. It still needs to be paid because every child deserves the best in life. Hey, wouldn't life be simpler if Nathan, if all dads were a bit more like Nathan? There you go, Nathan from Middlesbrough, good lad. Anyway, let's crack on to Grindon this time with Lauren. Hi, Lauren.
Hi, Alan. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you very much. What are you talking about then?
Good. Tonight it's more some advice, really. We had a family tragedy on the 1st of November, and it links in quite well with Gary's conversation, who's just been on. We lost our cousin in a car accident on the 1st of November, and lots of people have had a different opinion on it about whether it's staged. She was only 24, whether that was a time. There was a coincidence in that it was a year to the day that my nana died as well, who listened to your show for many years. And it was, I know that you always, like, especially around Halloween and stuff, you go to Chillingham, is it Chillingham Castle?
Well, we haven't done that for years, but we go all over the world doing stuff.
Yeah, and you kind of, I hear a lot of that conversation on the radio, and I just wondered, like, what your opinion was on that, whether it's fate, whether it's just, unfortunate. Like, there's lots of different people that try to show comfort and stuff, but I'm not quite sure. So it was quite reassuring, that person who's just wrote in there and said that they've got something on the car to say they've had the brakes checked and things.
Sure. I think
you just can't be too careful.
You can't, and especially if you've lost somebody, you're super careful, aren't you? Especially if you've lost them behind the wheel of a car, and you know just how